Good morning. Happy Sunday, March 1st. 2 months of 2026 have gone. How are you doing getting through your life right now? Welcome to the Infinite Spark Collective. I'm the founder, Kimberley, and I'm your coach. I'm your teacher. I'm your mentor. I'm your partner on the journey of spiritual awakening through whatever path my guides are saying you ended up on it. Whether you're a twin flame, whether it's curiosity, whether it's something you gravitated towards, whether you're just here because you think I do great videos. I know some of them can be a little long. I try not to do that. But today is Sunday, so it's the daily frequency directive. I have chosen two decks, Cosmic Insights. The box calls it differently. Has something told me to pick this one today and to pick this one today, the Untethered Soul. So we're going to get universal messages and we're going to get soul messages. And I'm thinking, since I have so many different decks that cover universal messages and soul messages or divine guidance or what have you, I may start doing two decks for these, but I'm only going to choose one card for each. I'm not even looking at it yet. I'm going to choose the other one. So my idea is that I coach you in real time, in the sense of, because I'm still studying and I am still learning, I teach you what I learn, and I teach you how essentially I apply it to my life. Oh my. And do my best to give you insights about how to apply it to yours. Now, that was the card I just chose last week when I used this deck. So we're not going to consider that a message. It's just I opened the box and I created a draft. So, but you're joining me this morning for my morning hydration, which for me is warm water, coconut water added, lemon juice, and some electrolytes or such like that. Because for me to enjoy my water, it's got to taste like something. If it doesn't, I won't drink it. Like, it's just, no. Okay, we're going to choose an Awakening Consciousness card. It's bright and sunny here where I am. In Canada, I'm not going to tell you where. I'll just say West Coast. They will say. I'll say that. Bright and sunny, but chilly. So, I mean, essentially we're still in winter, but the days get warmer later in the day, which is a good thing, because it gives me a reason to get out of the house, even if it's just to walk to the store. So, let's see what this one is. Divorce. Experiencing a breakup. Now, this doesn't mean necessarily in terms of a marriage. It could be any romantic relationship. It could also be, my guys are saying that there is some conflict in a relationship you're having with another person. Not necessarily romantic, but it could be. And I know those are hard. Those are very hard. But ending a friendship or some kind of relationship is never easy. But usually it must be done for the benefits of yourself and or the other person. Right? Because why drag an anchor with you? Because you're meant to be free. in the sense of you need to be, my guides are saying, you need to be in a healthy relationship, not one that drags you down or holds you back or makes you small or makes you pretend that it's okay when you know it's not. I'm hearing some of you are having disgruntlements with your boss. Might be time to think about leaving the job. So, but there's some kind of ending of a relationship here. And yes, my guys are saying the karmic relationship, aka twin flames, the karmic relationship, I'm seeing like I'm seeing it's like the the person that I see is standing in front of a crosswalk, and the line marks the territory, and they're worried about where they want to, if they want to take that step across that boundary yet. It's like I see them, there's like, here's the sidewalk, and there's the crosswalk, and do they want to take the step? Because if they take that step, excuse me, it means the ultimate change. And this person, your specific person, or you, is scared to make that change. It's not a big change though, it's just a matter of a decision. And you've already in your head reached that decision. So you just need to take action. Or they have reached a decision and they need to take action. Awakening consciousness. This card deck is the Untethered Soul and Living Untethered. They all have sort of different titles. So he's got cards that cover different um, messages. And this is incredibly fitting for the card I just pulled. True personal growth is about transcending the part of you that is not okay and needs protection. So, when it comes to this relationship ending, especially for the karmic, I'm not feeling anxiety, but I'm feeling like they know that they can't play safe anymore. They know that, and you know, if this is you transitioning out of a whatever relationship, you know you can't play safe anymore. You know that you can't continue the way you're going because you're failing yourself. I don't want to say failing, but it's the only word. You're not following um, what and who you're truly meant to be by staying where you are with this other person or in this relationship with this person. The karmic relationship, because I mentioned that, even the karmic knows they can't stay with your twin flame, or if you're in the karmic relationship, both of you know you can't stay. Both of you know you can't stay. But you haven't talked about it yet. And it's time to stop protecting yourself. Because we do that. We do things and hold back and protect ourselves because we don't like pain. But I'm going to tell you, and I speak from experience, only true personal growth comes when you go through the pain. And it's not about releasing the pain, it's about understanding what has been hidden and what needs to be revealed. And that's why there's pain. There's pain there because we hold back from our true selves. We hold back from our truth. We hold back. And it's not necessarily to please others, but it's to make ourselves feel safe. Because playing small, fitting yourself into, some little form feels safe. And you guys are all going, I don't want to do this anymore. Your twin flame is saying, I don't want to do this anymore. Their karmic partner, or your karmic partner, if you happen to be in a karmic relationship, you've been feeling for quite some time, you don't want to do this anymore. And you're teetering on the brink. Like I said, it's like, here's the crosswalk, here's the sidewalk, and you're like, do I take that first step? I'm not going to tell you what to do, except to suggest that if you don't, you're going to continue where you are. And to your detriment, you're going to literally or figuratively wither away. You don't want that. You don't want that. My guides are saying you don't want that. I'm saying you don't want that. My higher self is saying you don't want that. And you can't anymore. They can't anymore. Even whatever other relationship that resonates with you from this reading, they know they can't do it anymore. They just don't want to admit it. At least you do. And that's your power in admitting that, hey, this isn't working for me anymore. And if it is a job or some related kind of situation, that doesn't mean that it has to end forever. Transition, transition, transition. Please feel free to make a comment if this resonates with you. Please feel free, like the video, share the video, subscribe. If this reading does not resonate for you, please go look at my playlist, because one of those other readings just might. Regardless of the date that's on it, it may resonate with you in that particular moment. I really appreciate the time we've spent together this morning. I did say yesterday I might come back and do a live. It'll be later, maybe in the afternoon. I've got some little like runes and such like that, and I was thinking that I'd do a live and get some input from you guys as to how many I choose, that kind of thing. And I also have these things called witching stones, which are basically runes with like witch, magical, spiritual symbols. Um, and maybe we can put together something that can help you through this week. If I get a chance to get to the live, I've got things to do today, but if I get a chance to go live, I will. Thank you for coming to the Infinite Spark Collective. Welcome to one of your homes away from the hustle and bustle of life, a place where your soul can rest, where you can find guidance, help, community. There is a community section. If you've been on YouTube, you know most channels like post in what's called the community. Feel free to go over there and maybe I'll create a thread, like a friendship thread or something that we can, you know, keep adding to. If you'd like that, um, you can share your journey, share your teachings, things you've learned, And I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a frequency directive, and it will also be the Spirit and Heart of the Divine Collective reading sometime during the day. So I will talk to you tomorrow if I don't go live today, but I'm going to try. See you later. Bye.